H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and it is Wednesday. And we always celebrate Women Rock Wednesday on Wednesday. We celebrate women every day, but women got to have their day. Women Rock Wednesday is the day, and gentlemen, today we're gonna start off. I'm just see how many ladies got that. If I don't have 5 ladies on the feed, I can't start the show. So let me see who I got. Let's see, I got wow, Mindy Collins, Dale Griggs. That's it. So I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet for a minute. Let me make sure my juices is right and my everything. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I see you gathers. I see you fellas. I see you out there, fellas, but I don't even know where my ladies at. On Women Rock Wednesday. They might be getting their hair and their makeup done right now. Okay, I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. But I see my guys. My guys are there. See, my guys are supporting the women. I used to get on the guys for not supporting the women. Okay, Rosie Brown is in the house. Rose is in the house. Okay, that's what's that? 3. Hold up. Who we got? Mindy. See. Let me tell you something. That Mindy Collins and that Dale Griggs, they just amazing women. Hold up. This for Mindy and Dale and Rose. This for me. I'm just trying to see. I'm waiting. What's up, fellas? I'm trying to be respectful and not. I see you, fellas. I see you, man. I shout out to my guys, and I see you. But I'm just waiting on my women because I got some. I got to have y'all today. All of this stuff happening, and where the women at? Because us guys, we just gonna have our perspective of it today. Yes, we gonna talk about Kaiser Gondrazek. Yes, we gonna talk about You know what? You know what? Why y'all messing around? Hold up. Let me see. Why them women playing around? That's all right. Hold on. Let me see something. I got a little work to do. I can be putting some stuff up on the board that I didn't even put up on the board. Yeah, I want to show y'all that. That's for the women. I mean, hold up. See, I didn't even do this today. I didn't even do my pre-stuff today. So guess what? While the women playing around, I got something for you. I might want to put that up there. I want y'all to see that. Yeah, I want y'all to see that damn food right there. Yeah. Y'all getting it early because I did not pre-do it, and the women give me a chance because they playing around. So I'm just going to do a little work. Hold on. Who else? I want y'all to know who this young man here is. I put him on the screen. They playing this weekend in Houston. I want you to know the great things that he is doing. Yes, I usually have this already done, but I didn't today because I was a little bit busy early. But guess what? That's all right. These women giving me a chance. Y'all let me win out 5 women and popped up there. And y'all let me know. And then we'll start the show. Now, I ain't going to wait too much longer on them, but I'm going to give them a chance. Let's see. What else I got? Did I do that? See, y'all, I'm going to use those things later. I usually have that stuff pre-did, but I didn't today. So, okay, did I get that? Yeah, I'm good. All right, let me cancel everything out of here. Let's see. They running late. Okay, I ain't going to worry about it. Wait a minute. Conshada Walls. Conshada. I don't want to assume that name is a woman's name. Conshada, how you doing? Is that a woman's name or a man's name? You never know these days. Let me know. Let me know if that's what's up? I see you fellas. I'm just waiting on the women. Conshada, help me out right quick now. Because I got Dale, I got Mindy, I got Rosie. Conshada, come on. Talk to me. Boy, y'all got something good for y'all today. Oh, yes. Okay. That's one more. We need one more. Thank you, Conshada. Conshada, I've never seen your name. Thank you so much. See how you come and save the day. See, the women are a little tardy today, Conshada. They usually be, something is going on out there today. And I got the down Madonna Hills. Yo, I was getting weary. I was getting nervous. Cause my girls, y'all usually come through for me. And y'all came through. I was getting nervous. Just 7 minutes. I guess I started the show too late. I'm gonna blame it on me. Maybe Robert, you started the show. It ain't the women. It's you, Robert. Yeah, it's you. It's me. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. Uh, but hello, ladies, today. Um, it's less than a month. Uh, the NBA takes off in less than a month. Share the show, everybody. If you're on Facebook, share the show. If you're on YouTube, hit a thumbs up button. That's you, Kashada. Hit the thumbs up button. I see Madonna, but Madonna, Kashada, Sonya there. She my girl. She there. Okay. Yesterday, as we were getting off the show, the Houston Rockets are trading guard Kevin Porter Jr. and 2 future second-round draft picks to the Oklahoma Thunder, who are waiving. They're going to waive Kevin Porter Jr. immediately. The Thunder are sending the Rockets Victor Oladipo and Jeremiah Robert Earl in back to Houston in transition. Okay? We got to talk about that. But before we go there, is it over for the Astros? Because people just talking about, is it over for the Diamondbacks? Is it over? Because when you win 2, I thought you had to win 4 games, but people asking me, is it over? And Kashada, all my women, this is why I need y'all today, because I'm going to get back to the Kevin Porter situation in a minute. But I got to ask y'all a question. How many of y'all have ever attempted to go to a Lauryn Hill concert? Just let me know, women, men, or whoever, whatever, because I'm getting sick of this. Share the show. I need to talk to somebody, not to talk me. Lauryn Hill, because somebody gonna text me last night to my Robert. Lauryn Hill concert started at 7:30, and she gets on stage at 8:55. Dude, she been doing this for 20 years, 25 years. Why do we, ladies, how many of y'all has been to a Lauryn Hill concert? I put it like this. How many of y'all been to a Lauryn Hill concert and it started on time? Maybe I should ask that. I don't know what's wrong with this young lady, man. Cause somebody need to, she said, I would have back in the day, but not now. Kashada. She never got on. I think, hold up. I went to a festival in Miami, at Miami Gardens. I think she was on, but we wasn't expecting her to come on because we waiting on Charlie Wilson and all the rest of them. But I think she came on late that time. But the dude gonna call me. Robert, listen to me, y'all. She don't sound that good. And he said she didn't sound that good, and a lot of people are leaving. Because you done exhausted your audience. It's hard to sit these old ass people in there for 7:30 and 10 o'clock, then the show come on. The Beyonce show started late. I wouldn't spend $2 to go see Beyonce, and none of them says. Not me. Didn't want to go. Y'all, I don't like the hassle, man. I just don't like the hassle no more. These concerts not fun no more, man. I used to like to go to see Luther Vandross and stuff like that. And the New Edition and you know, I like that kind of stuff, man. Teddy Pendergrass and back there, Art Kelly. I know y'all don't like him no more, but I still like him. Them the kind of concerts I grew up like. But I had to, since the Women Rock wins, I had to talk about that, right? The WNBA game finals is tonight, and we're gonna get back to that. But tonight, WNBA, got to talk about our girls tonight. I think it's gonna be sold out again tonight. I'm trying to check it for you. You know, I like to be women's basketball the last few years has become popular, y'all, and popular and more popular. We've been talking about it on this show for a while. Let's see. Let me expected attendance tonight. Let me see what they're working with tonight. capacity, sold out. Should be sold out tonight. Should be 17,000 in there tonight. New York Liberty got a chance to tie it up. And see, remember now, the Aces went up 2-0. Just like the Texas Rangers are up on the. See, somebody been calling, messing with me. I want to know what makes you think the Astros can't come back. Somebody help me. If somebody else out there, let me know. What do y'all think the Astros can't go back? She says she's delays until everything is perfect for us. She lying. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Thaddeus Moody. She lying. Why can't she do it earlier? Can't it be perfect for us earlier? Okay, Mendes said they can come back. All right. Hey, y'all, check this out. I talked about Pete Maravich yesterday, right? 54 years ago today. 54 years ago today, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had 29 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks in his 48-minute NBA debut as a rookie. Let me go back. His first game. Man, they don't. Madonna, quit watching that clickbait. There ain't no way in the world them people gonna bring James back. No. But y'all check this out now. See, I want y'all to, because Wimbiana coming up, all these rookies coming up and coming out now. I want y'all to compare. See, when y'all get to talking about stuff, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his rookie debut, y'all listen to these numbers again. 29 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks. I don't think y'all heard me because ain't nobody, this man talking about the Scotty Cameron putter. I'm telling you about, y'all act like this. Y'all find me, the NBA season started next week. You tell me how many rookies have 29 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks in their 48-minute NBA debut in his rookie season. Y'all see, y'all be talking about these new guys and they this here. Watch this. In his rookie season, he averaged 28 points a game, 14 rebounds a game. He was rookie of the year, right? He was second team all NBA. He was second team all defensive team, third in MVP voting as a rookie. As a rookie. See, in case you didn't know, because some people, y'all, share the show. Some of y'all don't get it all the time. Let me show you a little bit of it. When he was Lou Alcindor. No, Kareem Abdul. No, he Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're right.
You see number 33, Lou. He is listed at 7 feet 1.
A lot of movement off of Lou Alcindor. There he is working one-on-one against Bellamy.
His first shot. It's Alcindor.
Last year, Jerry. Those are the major rule changes.
Alcindor in the hole. He banks it in. 2 offensive fouls. Into the hole it goes to Alcindor. He's cutting across. And banks it. Basket by Alcindor.
Some of y'all ain't never seen none of this.
Biggest dribble in the world. McLaughlin.
Good pass.
Inside, and he knows if he misses, Lou might
get that out of
Through
there.
33, Lou Alcindor.
Get that out of there.
Getting it at the top of the jump.
Chases it, can't get it. Flynn takes the pass.
Excuse me. Too little.
And what a difference one player makes. The shot is blocked by Alcindor at the buzzer. Oh, what a job he did.
Y'all, I love this kind of stuff.
119 Milwaukee, 110 for Detroit.
So when this season starts, when y'all get to talk about the greatest ever and all that, they don't talk about the goats and 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 the goats. Ain't nothing like this. Let me get back. But as the WNBA, Adam Silver, they sent me a text. He said, as the WNBA continues to prosper as well as women college basketball, you will see a larger pool of great female athletes turning to the sport of basketball. Now the goal was never 9 feet. Ever 9 feet, dude. Oh, you said it looks 9 feet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It looks 9 feet. It was never 9 feet. Or even James Naismith had it at 10 feet. I saw something, y'all. I want to share. When I get to, I just want to go around the horn. I saw some former. This is why we have to prepare our kids, man. We got to compare our basketball players. We got to prepare them. We got to prepare our athletes. We got to prepare our young men. We got to prepare our young women. Because I see stuff like this, y'all, and I talk about it all the time, and I'm going to talk about it until we be about it. I saw former number 7th overall pick, number 7th in the draft, 7th over lottery pick. You know how y'all were. Well, he should have been, what's the boy name? Cam Whitmore. He should have been this. He should have been this. Well, this guy was the 7th overall pick. His name, Emmanuel Mudiay. And look what he did overseas, because he don't play over here no more. But look what he did to a coach overseas. He was playing. Hold on, let me get this thing right. Let me get this thing right. Watch this. If you're a coach, what are you doing here? Have I got any coaches on the screen right now? If you're a coach, first of all, you ain't in the NBA no more. Is this the reason why? Now you're overseas. Sean Washington, how you doing? If you're a coach, what are you doing here? Let me look. That is Moody. What you doing here? I'm trying to see if I got. Where my coaches at? Robert Young, what you doing here? Jonathan Griffin, what you doing here? Barry McDonald, what are you doing? Tyrone Caldwell, what are you doing? Chad Groth, what are you doing here? Barry, I said Barry. Thaddeus Moody, Jeremy Davis, what are you doing here? Kevin Lewis, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Brad Kimball, what are you doing here? Y'all talk to me. Yeah, y'all talk to me. I want to know. I have to do this because this is the environment that we're fostering. Sterling Creeks, I'm sorry. Sterling Creeks. What are we doing, Barry? But Barry, why can't we get to him before this happens? Why can't we get to the kid before this happens? Every player don't do that. Let me repeat that. Every player don't do that. You follow me? What make these players think they can do that? Where is my resident psychologist here? D. White? What? Mamas. Your son did that. See, in this butt-kissing generation, everybody wanted, that's my guy. Oh, he's my guy. He's my guy. Y'all, wait till I got a story for y'all. Yo. I'm just really setting y'all up for a story. I'm keeping it professional and coaching my team, but getting this. There you go, Chuck. Chuck, I'm not the coach, but Chuck, I'm going to go a step further. What would make a player man, I never even thought about doing some stuff like that. I never even thought about doing some stuff like that. No. Barry, I'm not talking about changing Moody Ye. I'm talking about our next generation because they still kissing. That same generation that raised Moody Ye, these guys still in power. These guys still kissing guys behind to be on their summer teams. Shout out to Michael Collins. Just found out he got an offer from Arizona State this morning. Bobby Hurley, coach, called him. And guess what? Ain't nobody kissing Mike's behind. No, he gonna have to get it out the mud. I don't care how good he is. Robert Hatt ain't gonna kiss his behind. He's one of those young men that you said he's one of these young men that you said if he wasn't a basketball player, he gonna exceed. No, we can't blame that on Paul Miranda. I know y'all be playing to Dallas. That this can happen to, hey, excuse me, players in Houston done did some things too now. Don't just put this on Dallas guys. Hard to get these kids how do they have handlers. Hold up. Tyrone, I'm talking to the handlers. I'm going to tell you why. When I tell you this story after this, that's why I tell y'all need to share this show. Because I'm finna bring y'all, I'm finna walk y'all through something that I hope help. I hope it offends some of you. He said starts at home. Chuck McGowan said, many, and I'm going to go right into this subject too, because I wasn't going to, but I'm going to have to go right into it now. I'm going to skip over some stuff. He said, all starts at home. Many have lack of respect for any type of authority. I still can't, and wait a minute, and nor would I cuss in front of my parents. Hell no, heck no. Are y'all seeing this pattern? And the reason I had to play that, let me make sure I don't have nothing else to play right now, because y'all, I got to get to something. I saw that. Yeah. We cool. I got to make sure I got this. This Women Rock Wednesday. I shared a show. What was that? Hold up, y'all. We got a new person. I never seen her name on here, but guess what? Y'all welcome her to the Chop Shop. Let me see. I saw the name. Hold on. Let me get to that name again. Hold on. Let me find the name again. Hold on. Kashada Walls. Y'all, everybody welcome Kashada on the show right now. She on the YouTube page. But if you put it up, I'll put it up there. If you put it up, I'll make sure she see it. If you put it up on Facebook, I'll make sure you see it. She see it, okay? My mama would have drop kicked me. Oh, my God. Y'all, oh, my God. Let's not talk about mamas. Every time I think about my mama, they don't make mamas the way they used to. Smack boogers. Hold up. Smack boogers out your nose. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mindy. Check this out. Kashada, this for you. This for you. Mindy said, welcome. Thaddeus Moody said, welcome. Let me put Mindy up there. It's all for you today. But Kashada, let me, Kashada, this is how we do on this show. I saw something today. I went to University. Oh, we got some Razorbacks in the building? Okay, I like that. But Jonathan Griffin. I saw this article. Y'all got to walk me through it. Y'all, I want y'all to walk. I tell you what, you're welcome. I'm going to be looking for your comments because I want this to be back and forth. I don't want to get into a lecture because I'm going to take you through a journey. Okay? Finna take you through a journey. Y'all remember, thank you to, who is that? Kevin Freitman. He gave, because I keep referencing Jay-Z's song Hollywood. I was talking about the Colorado Buffaloes football players just ain't ready for the lights and cameras in action. But watch this, Kashada. Y'all watch this. They got this article by Baxter Holmes and Tim McMahon. It's called Then the Alligators Got Him. Inside of Ja Morant's 18-month downfall. Y'all got to listen to this. Y'all got to hear this. To everybody who been kissing players' behinds and sucking up behind these players and they can't do no wrong. Y'all scared, he'll cut you off. This for you. Okay? Share the show. I'm telling y'all, we finna go. So I never forget this. And I've been trying to find this video because a long time ago I played this video because I was headed to the All-Star game and I saw a video of Ja Morant on a plane just acting a damn fool in front of his daddy. Ain't nowhere in the world Lil Robert finna act like that around me. Ain't nowhere in the world. I don't care how much money he got. I'm getting off the plane. We gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. So, on February 18th, 2022, the Memphis Grizzlies superstar, Ja Morant, was on a private jet en route to Cleveland for an All-Star game. Surrounded by friends and family, the occasion was momentous, and he decided to chronicle it. Y'all got to watch this. Before taking his seat, he began streaming on Instagram Live. There you go again. He settled in, stretched his legs, and inquired about a deck of cards. He bantered with his grandmother. She was on the plane. I didn't know. I'm today's old when I found out the grandma. I know the dad was on, so he was doing all this while the grandma on the plane too. Then Ja Morant grabbed a bottle of Chase, what's his name? It's Class Azul Tequila, one of the most expensive tequila brands in the world. And with 10,500 people watching, he propped up his phone near the window, held the oversized white bottle. Oh, I know what he's talking about. I know about the tequila. At his side, and with both hands and aimed it at the phone, cocking the bottle back and forth like a machine gun. He then did the same with a bottle of Casamigos tequila. Right? Choose your poison, he said. Soon after Morant panned the camera toward Kevin Helms, the Grizzlies head of team security. He was on the plane too. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear this. Yeah, wait a minute. Welcome back. I don't forget to bring Britt. My wife is an administrator at an alternative school, and the story she tells me is unbelievable. A lot of these parents make excuses for why their kids. I'm gonna tell this story, but I'm gonna pay attention to your comments. Okay? I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do double duty today. Cause y'all got to hear some of this stuff. Did I tell y'all who also was on the plane? Kevin Helms, the head of the Grizzlies team security. Ja put the camera on him, who is often by Morant's side. The team security is always with him. See y'all, watch this. Kev said, what's up, Kev? Morant said. Ham sitting in a different row, flashed the peace sign. Y'all watch this now. Y'all see my dog rocking. Hold up, this is Ja. Y'all see my dog talking to Helms, the head of security. That's his dog. Grown ass men, we can't be these dudes' dogs. Y'all see my dog rocking MBNO. Morant said of Helms, reference to the logo on his hooded sweatshirt. These letters are tattooed on Morant's stomach and stand for my brothers, no others. A moniker for those in his inner circle and the clothing brand led by his childhood friend Devontae Pack, the one who get puts out the games and the NBA said he can't come back to the games, who sat nearby on the plane. Live streaming continued. Y'all got to hear this now. As tequila was passed around the plane, y'all babysitting the bottle. Morant asked the group behind it. Morant then asked viewers to come to the MBNO pop-up in Cleveland. The All-Star game was in Cleveland, which the Grizzlies, which the Grizzlies verified Instagram account commented on with 4 flaming emojis. The Grizzlies like the MBNO pop up in Cleveland. Well, there ain't nothing bad about that. Bottles continued to be shared. He said, "I'm trying to get the bottle," Morant said. "They babysitting the bottle." He's handed one and takes a long pull. I saw that on the plane. Oh man, he was lit. Morant they said on the flight, "I was lit." All right, y'all watch this. It's everybody on the plane. It was that weekend, multiple sources and in around the Grizzlies organization said that some early warning signs became habitual. When concerns around the team and the league deepened, and it was when sources said Morant's misconduct accelerated, becoming more frequent and public. Y'all got to hear this one. I ain't even got to the good part yet. In the 18 months since, more serious allegations have surfaced. Lawsuits and subpoenas have been filed and remain open. It is a period in which a 22-year-old rising superstar struggled with the excesses of fame, has become a 24-year-old man whose actions are jeopardizing his career. What JC said, it ain't for everybody. Hold on. Let me go find it. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Did I get to it? Well, Hollywood. The lights, the cameras, Hollywood. Hollywood. Jay-Z. Y'all, these kids can't handle it, man. These kids, man. I know y'all were saying, but Robert, if I get all that money, he said, it ain't for everybody. Welcome to Hollywood, baby. This ain't for everybody. Watch this young man. This was a quote. He went to that first All-Star game. Listen to this, y'all. Mamas and daddies, handlers, summer basketball coaches. He went to that first All-Star game, one team source said, and the alligators got him. The Ja Morant now mentioned in court documents and police reports and the subject of multiple NBA suspensions is not, according to the Grizzlies inside, scouts, Memphis business owners who interacted with him frequently, the Ja Morant who entered the league just 4 years ago. See, when y'all tearing his head off and talking about him, I'm telling y'all, I'm watching this, man. That's why I said we need to be there for him. Y'all watch this. This could be your baby. This could be yours. If he happened to make it to the NBA and get all of this fame, it could be him. Because when he first got there, he was the sweetest thing in the world. Check this out. Before being drafted by the Grizzlies, let me give me some water. Y'all, hold on. I'm not through. Before being drafted by the Grizzlies with the number 2 overall pick in 2019, scouting reports on the high-flying point guard out of a mid-major Murray State reveal little in any way of red flags. 0 red flags. The model citizen when he came out of school, said one NBA veteran scout who scouted Morant for a lottery team in position to draft him. He was the consummate, coachable teammate, a choir boy, under-recruited, didn't have many scholarship offers, played with a chip on his shoulder, glowing stuff, nothing. There was absolutely nothing. Said a second NBA scout, I studied him inside and out. There was not one person. They can't say that about most of y'all or me. He said not one person who had a bad thing to say about him. Very much a late bloomer, good family, had a work ethic, humble. He checked every single box. In their Morant scouting reports, which were reviewed by ESPN, his coaches in high school and at Murray State offered glowing remarks on the court and notably away from it. His high school coach, Dwayne Edwards at Crestwood High School in Sumter, South Carolina, said that Morant had no off-season court issues. An AAU coach of Morant's said Morant's father didn't interfere and always supported his son. A Murray State assistant coach, James Keynes, said Morant didn't even drink. He didn't smoke and created no issues at Murray State. Murray State head coach Matt McMahon said he didn't have no problems with Morant. Others around the team praised his work ethics, commitment to the weight room and to the film room. They said he was respectful, humble, tough, coachable, that he could be silly, but nothing problematic, a leader, a gym rat, unfazed by fame. They missed him. They miss him. They miss that guy. Rabbit, this is real. Yeah, no, y'all need to hang him. He ain't this, he ain't this, he ain't this, he ain't this. That's why I always came to his defense. I didn't know some of this stuff. Y'all, it can happen to one of ours. Y'all in these gyms thinking they're going to go to the NBA, but then they go to the NBA and they change. What we going to do to put in them, and what kind of system we going to put around them to prevent them from changing? Patrick Punch, man, share this show. This is real. I ain't through. During his first season in Memphis, there were positive returns with the Grizzlies staff, passing along intel to scouts that the eventual rookie of the year was always asking questions and great to work with. Morant established himself in just his third NBA game, scoring 17 of his 30 points in a comeback fourth quarter win, blocking a potential winning shot from Kyrie Irving, and tallying the winning assist on a buzzer beater overtime win over the Brooklyn Nets. It's just my edge, he said then. The chip I have on my shoulders from what I had to go through to get to the NBA. My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And my mom always told me I'm beneath no one. After that game, he went home to watch film with his mom and his dad, as he often did. Around Memphis, some who interact often with Morant and his family, and his father T. Some who interacted often with Morant and his father felt similar. I'm sorry. They were very humble and respectful people, said one longtime Memphis business owner whose establishment that the Morants and his father frequented. They would never overstep the boundaries. Yo, this is in rookie year now. Easy to talk to, the customers enjoyed him. It started like that. Said another business person who frequently interacted with Morant. He would always come off very humble. He would ask questions. Man, if you don't mind, can I have a seat right here? Very courteous. But some warning signs emerged early in his pandemic-shortened rookie season. Team sources said there were concerns about how frequently Morant, underage and often accompanied by his father, would go out drinking and at some of Memphis' seedier establishments and strip clubs, including on nights before games. Daddies, no. Throughout the 2021, and y'all can comment. I know y'all listening, but just comment. And I'll stop. Throughout the 2021-22 season during which Morant was named. See, I'm doing this on Women Rock Wednesday because mamas, y'all have the most important role in any man's life, any woman's life. Mamas, this is for you. Some mama gonna get a lesson out of this. Some mama in our, that's why I say share this show. Every mama in the summer basketball, especially the mama of the top players, Patrick Punch, y'all need to listen. They need to listen. Check this out. What I said throughout the 21-22 season during which Morant was named NBA's most improved player, a pattern emerged whenever the Grizzlies traveled. After landing, a Sprinter van would often be waiting at the team hotel to shuttle Morant out for the evening with friends and family, whom he had flown in that city on a private jet, the team sources say. So instead of hanging with his teams on the road, this is what he does. Okay? Now watch this. Morant would cover their lodging and foot the bill. Foot the bill at the establishments that they visited. In some instances, team sources said it wasn't unusual for Morant to appear hungover or to be late to the team's events the next day. There was no discipline. Another Grizzly source said they felt like they could do anything they wanted to do. In my opinion, The enabling was out of control. I blame the Grizzlies too. Just constant. Definitely. SHIT was swept under the rug. There you go, Curtis. I'm going to put y'all comments up on the screen because I love hearing what you're saying. Y'all know that, you know, every daddy that's got a son in this basketball community, you work your tail off to put yourself, you and your son in this position. It's getting to me. Thinking about my son. I hope you're thinking about yours. On the court, though, Morant was electrifying, almost single-handedly fueling the Grizzlies into contention. He led the team to a 22-win improvement in just his third season, while authoring high-flying acrobatic dunks that lifted social media on almost a daily, a nightly basis. Y'all remember I said it's two players. I asked y'all a question. Who are your young players that you really want to see? Take LeBron and all them out of it. Who are your young players? I said Morant and Zion Williamson. On February 2022, hope y'all keeping up with this timeline, Morant made his first All-Star appearance and became just the second Grizzly player ever to be named an All-Star. Can you imagine what that happens in Memphis? What that do for your friend? What that do for your franchise? 5 months later, Morant signed a 5-year, $194 million deal, the biggest contract in the franchise history. Around the same time, some in Memphis noticed a change in Morant. He went from being a nice guy to every time you look up, the kid was always into it with somebody. Said one of the Memphis business owners. Y'all know, I know the business owners. I'm sitting there, it's just certain stuff I just refuse to tell y'all. And I'm still not going to tell y'all some stuff that happened. It was crazy, y'all. Watch this. Keep going. Where was I? Oh, here we go. Like I say, he went from being a nice guy. A staff member, security, always, he said they always went in his way. He said it was just so much. I can't say it all, just like I can't say it all. He said it just went bad, bro. Like the way he carried himself. First, he told me he was coming with his best friend. The next thing, he started coming with an entourage. The next thing, he started putting the platinum grill in his mouth. The next thing, he's into the parking lot cussing the security guards out because they won't let him park somewhere. The second Memphis business owner said they hosted just about every big name NBA player you can imagine. Yet, he said, Morant and his entourage became so challenging for the first time that the staff hated to see Morant and his group walk through the door. I know somebody who barred them out. They can't come in his place no more. That business person recalled witnessing a verbal altercation where Morant and his associates had gotten very disrespectful to a man's wife. It got so bad that they actually started to threaten each other's lives. I'm telling this story, y'all. It's a story that our kids need to hear. I'm giving you this information for us to inseminate it into our next generation. What's the use in being a pro if you got a chance to just lose it? What's the use in spending all these lessons and paying money in the gyms and doing all this stuff and flying all over the country with these guys? But we're not teaching them nothing. We're flying to see him play, but we're not putting nothing in him. Zach Kleiman, the GM, and Taylor Jenkins, the coach, stewed as they walked into a hotel room. They were mad in early February 2023. That's this year. Before them, he walked in Ja Morant, the superstar, the hope and future of the Memphis Grizzlies, and a man on the precipice, his very career swirling in question. Days earlier, a post-game confrontation between acquaintances of Morant's and members of the Indiana Pacers traveling party had led the Pacers to allege see a red laser perhaps attached to a gun which had been pointed at them from an SUV Morant was in. The NBA had launched an investigation for 2 long years. Even Kleiman and the Grizzlies general manager and Jenkins, the team's head coach, along with others in the organization, struggled to get through to Morant. Thank you. I'm going to pause on that. Because I'm going to pause right there. Because Kelton Solomon just made me think of something. I know I've been talking to y'all about Triple Threat Basketball Academy. Right? Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on the bottom of the screen for you parents, for you cousins. I want y'all to see something. Glad you said something. You know, thought about this. Let me tell you what they got going on. Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy. They got basketball training, competitive basketball leagues, holiday and summer camps, mentorship and social skills programs. Because these guys realize ain't no use in being great at basketball if you're an asshole to everybody. Let me repeat that. This basketball program, they could have just did basketball. They got a great training staff. They're going to have great competitive basketball leagues. They're going to have holiday and summer camps. These guys had the wherewithal to initiate mentorship and social skills programs within their training. Let me continue. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a quick break because I've been talking. Take a quick break. I'm going to come right back. Y'all know I ain't going to be gone long. But I want to share with y'all all my partners. And we got people on who we got people like here, Kashada, she don't know about this. Watch this.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. Hey, y'all, I'm not finished. And here I go. Watch this. See what? I'm giving you this information because I see this stuff happening in our summer basketball community. I keep people be telling me, Robert, you be so hard because we're kissing these kids behinds. Share this show right now, everybody. Thumbs up on this show. Everybody need to hear this. Stephen A. Smith ain't finna give it to you. Mace and Cameron ain't finna give it to you. Whoever them other boys y'all be listening, they ain't finna give it. Gilbert Arenas ain't finna give you this. He was like this. Check this out. Now, you remember? GM and him, the GM and the head coach, they struggled to get through to Morant. But his conduct had become increasingly troubling, moving far beyond early concerns of their stars' enjoyment of nightlife too much. Now, they had reached their tipping point. Inside this hotel room, the two men tried to convey to Morant, so GM and Taylor Jenkins, two white men. Watch this. The two men tried to convey to Morant how his conduct had become a major concern, how it had impacted the team he was supposed to lead. Facing the then 22-year-old, their message said one team was simple. Man, you effed up. You are effed up. There was these two white guys, GM and the coach told. Grizzlies brass believed that they had been more than there had been more than enough incidents already ready to warrant such a meeting and such a message. Like in July 22nd, 2022, an altercation at a Memphis mall where a sneaker store salesman and Morant's mother allegedly engaged in a heated confrontation. After which the salesperson said that Morant and several friends showed up and threatened him later. Later, the mall's head of security alleged that Morant threatened and shoved him in the parking lot. Or an altercation less than a week later at Morant's house with a 17-year-old boy was allegedly struck by Morant and a friend, leading to an ongoing civil lawsuit. Or on September the 22nd, 2022, so that's July, August, September, that's 3 months after this, an incident in which Morant's sister engaged in an argument in the stands of a high school volleyball game, after which Morant, and family members and others arrived, leading to an altercation which witnesses alleged that one of Morant's associates threatened a student. Or on January 29th, 2023, early this year, post-game confrontation with the Pacers. After which the NBA's investigation could not collaborate that a gun had been involved. There had been 4 public incidents in the past 6 months. Are y'all hearing me? The Grizzlies had tried sending this message before. One league insider said Morant had been told cautionary tales about Steve Francis, Allen Iverson, legendary players whose off-court actions at times distracted from their talent and limited their NBA longevity. And guess what? The league is doing fine without those guys, right? Do y'all miss Steve Francis? Y'all might miss Allen Iverson, but they're gone. The message just wasn't getting through to this dude, man, said one former NBA player who said that he also tried to talk to Morant on several occasions. He just wasn't in a place to hear anything. Before his conduct began to threaten his availability, the Grizzlies had sought to avoid friction, in part because Morant was playing at an NBA All-Star level and the Grizzlies are still winning. See, somebody said something about something. They took winning over taking care of him. But that's what they dare to do, Trey Phillips. They are in the business of basketball, in the business of sport. They're not in the business of taking care of him. Now, this wasn't the owner. Owner didn't talk to him. The general manager did. Owner didn't talk to him. The owner didn't talk to him. But he took, no, they're in the business. I'm in the business. Trey. He grown ass man. He got to take care of himself. He got a mammy and daddy and all these friends. They show up for fights. Now, one of them showed up to teach him something. They show up when the sister in the stands arguing with somebody. What they gonna do? Go up to Mississippi Valley State because she played Mississippi Valley State. She get to argue with somebody. They're gonna ride up there. That justification from the Grizzlies, according to interviews with Grizzlies staffers and sources close to the team, was often used when Morant's private life spilled out in public view. See, they wasn't saying nothing because the public didn't know. Y'all, I knew some stuff that I just couldn't come on this. I couldn't come on here show and tell y'all this because I don't want to damage this kid's name like that, but I knew he was smiling out of control, but guys, Memphis, that's my hometown. That's my team. And I care for every young black man. I'm not about to sit here and tell some of the stuff that I know. The Grizzlies declined to comment for this story. Privately, some in the organization believe that they have taken consistent direct action within the limits of the collective bargaining agreement to address Morant's off-court behavior. See, y'all don't understand. The team got the player, but the player is governed by the Players Association. They made an agreement. Before you discipline take one of our players' money, man, we got to sit and talk about this. That's been collectively bargained. However, other teams' employees said those efforts didn't go far enough. Teams walked a fine line with superstars, and the Grizzlies were keenly aware of that reality. Y'all know teams. I done told y'all story of a team walked the fine line with superstars. He's the biggest star we've had since Elvis, said a Memphis columnist. Back inside the hotel room, the pleasantries were over. Sometimes you have to have a hard conversations, said another team source. Morant looked at Kleiman and Jenkins and expressed disinterest, then apathy. The meeting ended as uncomfortable as it began. A superstar unwilling to acknowledge conduct his employer has spent years attempting to manage. As everyone is aware, Ja and the Grizzlies have had several meetings throughout this year. Morant's agent, Jim Tanner, wrote in a statement to the ESPN, in each of these meetings, the Grizzlies have been clear with their expectations while being supportive of Ja's effort to work on himself, on and off the court. It is grossly inaccurate to say that Ja's response to any meetings with the Grizzlies has ever been dismissive. He taking up for Ja again. Jim Tanner, you part of the problem. Morant's response to multiple team sources said that deepens fear across the organizations that the Grizzlies' Ja Morant problems would not only continue, but worsen. Can y'all imagine being in this situation? When you have a superstar, you make a deal with the devil, said a team source. You sign up for them and everything that comes with them. Now, I'm going to stop there on that one. I'm going to come back. Where my women at? I'm trying to find it. Kaiser Gondrzak. Wow. Yeah. Y'all, this stuff is hard for me. Stuff is hard for me. Especially when you know these people. This stuff is me even talking about it. It's really hard. Kevin Porter Jr. Will he play again? It seems like I don't know what's going on with them. Something obviously happened. She was running down the hallway. She was bleeding. She still had a cut over her eye. Kaiser Gondrzak released a statement claiming that Kevin Porter did not punch or strangle her. Her claims, the prosecution hyped up the charges for a minor altercation because Porter is an NBA player. The events that transpired in that hotel room, only Kaiser and Kevin Porter knows. However, Gondrzak has come forward and stated that the alleged assault, which was reported in the media, did not occur to the extent that it was portrayed by the prosecutors. It is unclear what actually took place in the hotel room, but Gondrzak's statement raised questions about the accuracy of the information, and that was leaked to the media. She said, y'all hear this, Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Give me thumbs up if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumb up before I go any further. This information too good for y'all not to be sharing. Can't just sit here and just not share it. She vehemently denied allegations. Y'all got to help me with this. Former WNBA player Kaiser Gondrzak, 26. Something happened. Her sister said she was gonna whoop his. She gonna. Y'all keep going. Let's set the record straight. A day after the Manhattan prosecutors dropped one of the charges against Porter, there's two of them still pending, admitting that the pro baller didn't break his then girlfriend's neck. September 11th. Damn, it was on September 11th. Wow. Midtown Hotel. She said, my injuries don't support any of these claims. Gondrzak said in an exclusive interview, I think with the New York Post, adding that the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and cops were to blame for the inaccuracies. He didn't hit me. He never balled his fists up and hit me. Mindy Collins, why did she say that? Where my women at? Because I don't like guys commenting on this too much. Where my women at? Y'all talk to me. Let me repeat. My injuries don't support any of these claims. Gondrzak said. My injuries. Why did she say that? Boy, y'all sure ain't saying nothing. I know y'all waiting to hear me. That's why I'm taking my time. Mindy, my injuries don't support these claims. She didn't have to say that to me. He didn't hit me. He never balled up his fist to hit me. So he could have slapped her. Gondrzak insisted. Mindy, why did she say this? Who out here? Somebody think with me. Is Kashada still there? Kashada. He didn't hit me. He never balled his fist up to hit me. She insisted. And he definitely didn't punch me in my face a number of times. But he could have hit you one time. She said numerous times. That's a lie. I don't have any injuries to support that. Sisters, I don't recommend you support no brother that's whooping your ass. I'll support him because he's a brother. But if I ain't getting my ass whooped. Don't be supporting. That's the case. You shouldn't have ran your ass out in the hallway. Just stay in there and get your ass whooped and go on and don't tell nobody. Just stay in there and take that whooping. Don't run out in the hallway because the employees saw her run out the hallway bleeding. Good question. Hell yeah, she wrong. If she was protecting Nicholas, but see this was this. See, I knew. See, now y'all done got me cranked up. Thank you, Nicholas Beck. If she wrong for protect, my daughter better not protect his ass. I don't care what you'll do. You tell your daughter to do. You put your hand on her. She know what to do though. I done told her what to do. And he talking about if it's wrong for her protect. You don't protect nobody from getting your ass. If she wanted to protect him, she should have stayed in there and took that ass whooping. And then it wouldn't have went out in the hallway, Nicholas Best. Stay in there and just get your ass whooped. She wanted to protect him. Did you hear what you just said? Yes. Did y'all see that? Question, is she wrong? If she was protecting him, she would have stayed there and got the ass whooped and wouldn't nobody know. She ain't scared. Hey, Mate, she ain't scared. If you know who this girl was, she ain't scared. She ain't scared. You hear how her sister came out and talked the next day. She ain't scared. So get that out. She ain't scared. I'm waiting on Nicholas Best to come back to me. Is he wrong? Is she wrong for protecting her man? See that, Chuck? You see how she carefully chose her words? This is exactly why in the state of Texas picked up. Yeah. She ain't scared. I didn't want you. It's my damn show, Nicholas Best, and you putting it up on my damn screen. Telling me I don't want my view. You gonna get my damn view. The nerve of some of these people who get on here with these the nerve of him. I'm trying to explain to you if she was trying to protect him. That's what your ass said earlier. Let me put it back. About to piss me off. Watch this. Question, is she wrong for pecking? You left a question on my show. And you telling me what I can't? I'm asking the ladies. But I'm explaining to you, sir. If she was trying to protect him, she would have stayed in there and got that whooping. It wouldn't have got out. If she was protecting him. This ain't about protecting him. Unbelievable. The nerve of some of these people. I ain't blaming her. I ain't saying she no big part of the problem. Man, talking about protecting her man. Protect his coward ass for putting a hand on him. Hell no. Protect him. Coward ass. Let's go back. She said he never balled his fist up to hit me. She also shot down claims that he had a history of abusing her. Confirmed she is no longer dating him. Now listen to this. Noting she hasn't been in contact with him since his arrest because of the protective order was only lifted Monday. Kevin Drone. This man had the nerve to say, it's all right if she protected her man. Is it wrong for her to protect her man? She ain't protecting him. Watch this. This is crazy. This crazy. Prosecutors have said that Gondrzak, and I know prosecutors lie, that Gondrzak told the cops, Porter, now all of this gonna come out in court because they taped the conversations. That Porter struck her multiple times with a closed fist, leaving her with an inch-long gash above her right eye. So if he was, I don't even want to go back to that no more. Porter then allegedly forcibly squeezed her neck with his hands. Where these people get out, there's a lot of information to have in one but two people in the room. Man, I'm just reading. There was redness on her neck and bruises on her neck. But I guess that didn't happen. The alleged beating only ended when Gondrzak, who used to play for the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Size, fled the room and was found bloody and bruised by hotel employees in the hall. Prosecutors said, we have given them numerous opportunities to come clean and fix the false information, but they have not yet to do so. That's what Gondrzak said to the DA's office. Said of the DA's office. She said, my privacy and my relationship shouldn't be publicized to catapult careers. Her lawyer, Robert Hantman, added that they was a liaison with the DA's office in recent weeks to clarify the record. It shouldn't be dramatized just because he's a basketball player. She is a basketball player, and they have a celebrity type couple. That's what her lawyer is saying. Kevin Porter has been traded. And if you can see this, after the trade, let me put this up on the board. Let me make sure I can see. NBA. As soon as he got traded, he got suspended indefinitely. Why the criminal charges? This is a touchy subject. Something has happened. Yes, this is a great learning lesson. Man, let me tell you something, man. Hey, man, I don't know what I would do on this one, Aaron. I know I had to protect my client. If I were the attorney in this situation, her attorney, I mean, she don't really have to say nothing. I am very interested. Why is she making these comments? All she got to really do is sit back. She's trying to help his case. Some people say she got paid. Because I don't see why she would have to make a comment. She's not on trial. He's on trial. Somebody sent me a message said, Robert, I'm 97% sure Kaiser Gondrzak is lying to cover up for KPJ because her sister was angry in her responses. Her sister obviously saw and heard about the bruises. Yes. To the person just text me, yes, that is Grant Gondrzak's daughter we're talking about, who grew up with my son. If the police report was a lie, would she put out a statement immediately and shown her neck and face? I had to think for myself because y'all ain't thinking. Somebody, we had a dude talking about up there, she protecting her man. Somebody just whoop your ass. That ain't your man no more. Then she said, I haven't had any contact with him because of the protective order. She made, but somebody else could have contacted her and said, hold up. I don't know. Then somebody said, Robert, abused victims often cover up or recant their stories because they are still in denial and think their abuser still loves them. Now, if the prosecutors put that bad dope out there, then they were wrong. Chuck McGowan, that's why, and I'm going to go back to the John Morant story. I'm paralleling these stories because Chuck McGowan, Marcus Carroll on the feed, he represented, he worked out pros, he worked out high school players, he worked out players who feel they want to go back to the NBA and all that stuff, Royce O'Neal and guys like that. I'm just going through the list, see if I got anybody else on here. Y'all, we do all of this hard work, Nicholas Best. We do all this hard work, Chuck McGowan. We in the gym. We trying to get better. We trying to do this, and we trying to do this. And we give Lionel Rogers. We doing all of this, Kedrick Lewis. We doing all of this. We in the gym. We at the Super 16s. We at the season opener. We trying to get better. We trying to do this. We trying to do this to get up here at your point, and you give it away. You on a trip with your girlfriend in the United Nations building that's supposed to promote peace on 9/11, and y'all want to fight? Yeah, I don't know. Like when somebody asked me the other day, it kept trying to get me to talk about Will and Jada. And then I'm gonna get back. To John Morant because I think it's a story that I think some of our young people can be helped with. male and female. I saw this, and this why, y'all, I hated to do this, but this why I didn't talk about it too much. Some people kept asking me about it. But check Monique out. But I don't really support, I don't know too much about Monique, whatever. But watch this. Watch this.
Been outspoken since I met you. Never afraid to say what you want to say and how you want to say it. I remember there was a moment you were being transparent about your relationship, and I was just curious if you had any thoughts on how this Jada Pinkett Smith thing is unraveling before our eyes.
That's not my business. Give me 5, Monique. That's mind your own. Thank you. And who cares? Me giving my opinion is not, it doesn't matter. Because what does that do for our community? With me sitting here telling you what I think about Will and Jada Smith. I hope those beautiful people have an awesome life, however they go. That's it. I think if we stop focusing on other people and stop worrying about what other people are doing and how they're doing it, we would be so much further as a community, because those type of questions do nothing for us but turn it off the station and go, girl, yeah, you hear what Monique said about Jada and Will, and it does nothing for us.
And outspoken.
Now you see why I take a story like this and use it to help our community. Our young kids gonna be watching this. Our young ladies gonna be watching this. This is why I do what I do, Nicholas, best. This is why I do what I do. I don't want no young kid to sit up there talking about, I'm protecting my man, and she's sitting there getting her ass whooped. No, 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 no. The other story I was telling, I hope y'all, if you got here late, you got to go back and get it. I was paralleling these two stories. Ja Morant, somebody just tied it in. Somebody says, it's sad these guys, Porter, Ja, in their early 20s. This would be a very interesting case if it makes it to trial. Where was I at? Last thing I talked about Ja. Y'all remember this when you're dealing with these superstars and dealing with when these teams have these superstars, and you wonder why James Harden have all the leeway and this guy have this leeway. LeBron have this. He can sit on the bench and eat with, and people usually don't do that. He said, when you have a superstar on your team, you make a deal with the devil, said a team source. You sign up for them and everything that comes with them. Weeks after that meeting between Kleiman, Taylor Jenkins, the head coach, and Ja Morant, weeks after that meeting, the Grizzlies had their concerns explode on a national scene. After beating the Rockets in Houston on March 1st, the Grizzlies flew out that night to Denver. Once they landed, Morant headed to a nightclub named Shotgun Willie's in Glendale, Colorado. The club source told New York Post that Morant arrived with a friend and 2 security guards at 1:30 a.m. and photos provided to the Post showed a stripper straddling Morant and cash spread across almost every surface of the room, which ain't nothing wrong to me. After the Grizzlies lost to the Nuggets on March 3rd, Morant returned to the club, where he broadcast himself on Instagram Live. Starting about 3 19 a.m. local time, while appearing to hold a handgun. About 7 a.m. Eastern time, the blowback was serious. Morant was on the phone with his agent trying to figure out how to save his career. Within hours, Morant deactivated his social media account, put out a statement taking responsibility for his action, and apologized to his team, community, and fans. Instead of traveling to Los Angeles on a team plane, Morant packed his things from his hotel and flew to Florida. According to sources, where he began an 11-day stay at a private counseling facility. Ja's conduct was irresponsible, reckless, potentially very dangerous, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said in a statement. The NBA issued an 8-game suspension to Morant, which included the 6 games he had already missed. Morant had been away from the team, though the Grizzlies didn't categorize the absence as a suspension. Morant returned to action with the Grizzlies later that month. The day before he returns, he addressed the media and his time away standing in front of a Grizzlies backdrop. Morant cut off a question about how alcohol had influenced his decision making. I don't got an alcohol problem. Never had an alcohol problem, Morant said. Y'all better be glad. Hold on. Boy, y'all just hope I can't find this video. Y'all hold on. Let me push search. Let me push search. I'm gonna have to go back. I got to push search. I'm just going. Y'all give me a second. I'm just trying to find something. Trying to find a little something. I'm just trying to find a little something. Can't find it. Don't worry about it. Trey Phillips is listening. The kid said, I never had an alcohol problem. I went to the Florida facility for counseling to learn how to manage stress, Trey. That's what he said. Cope with stress in a positive way instead of ways I've tried to deal with it before that caused me to make mistakes. Thank you. Wow, this is good, y'all. This is good, y'all. Hey, y'all, I told you, it's unbelievable. Beyond what happened in Denver, you and your friends have been accused of a couple of things that do involve a gun. Is there an issue that needs to be addressed within you and your circle? Morant smirked. Nah, he said, not at all. While Morant was away, the team made changes. The rap soundtrack playing. Check this out. The rap soundtrack, played during the team's layup lines was replaced by R&B songs. Prompting Jaren Jackson to playfully campaign in the locker room post-game about being forced to warm up to love songs. The pregame hype video played before the star lineup introduction was edited to remove the lyrics from the Trippie Redd song Psycho. Who in the hell is Trippie Redd? I ain't never heard of Trippie Redd. Damn. Playing only the bass stomping beat, not the lyrics. Who is Trippie Redd, Tony? What? For Kevin Frazier, he tried to be young. No, that's Trey Phillip. Trey Phillip, who is Trippie Redd? Who is Trippie Redd, D? D, quit laughing at me. Who is Trippie Redd? I ain't never heard of no Trippie Redd. Psycho. Oh, they put it up. Hold up. The original version of the video shows fast-paced highlights beginning with a spectacular Morant dunk over an opposing big man. During the hook of the song, it said, going dumb, going crazy, going crazy, going dumb, going crazy, going dumb. Yeah, going crazy, going dumb, out of my mind, chasing dollar signs, sipping red wine. we all losing time. Babe, don't lose your mind. Trippie Redd, how the hell you gonna listen to a song like that? Going dumb. In Trippie Redd music video of the song, he is partying in a strip club, throwing cash that covers the floor. A scene reminiscent of Morant's night at Shotgun Willie's. Trey, who is Trippie Redd? I ain't never heard of him. Put him up. Hold up. Can I pull up Trippie Redd, y'all? Can y'all hold up a minute? I ain't never heard of no that. Hey, I ain't never heard of Trippie Redd, y'all. Y'all got to help me with this. Hold up. See, I learned something new. So I'm finna find out who the hell this Trippie Redd is, y'all. Trippie Redd done got this man. Oh, there it is. It went up. Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd. That man there. Trippie Redd. Can y'all see that? Trippie Redd's real name, Michael Lamar White. Born in 1999. Is an American rapper, singer, songwriter. Trippie Redd. I look at it. Trippie Redd. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me get back. When the suspension ended, T. Morant returned to his courtside seats across from the Grizzlies bench. Mr. Daddy, wearing a hoodie that featured a picture of his son and the word redemption written across it. By 1923, Morant had brought such seats at home and on the road for his father, uncle, and friends. But it was his father who became the most visible presence. Somebody trying to call me? Oh, Scam Likely. Can Scam Likely? I'm not answering. Scam Likely. T moved to Memphis. Y'all watch this. Stop it, Herb. T moved to Memphis 1 week after his son was drafted. And enjoyed the spoils of his son's rise to stardom, hosting VIP events and parties. The daddy on the billboards, y'all. Frank sent me a picture of the daddy be on the billboards, man. This ain't no damn Trippie Redd. Oh, wait. I hope that ain't Trippie Redd. Oh. I don't advise you. Y'all watch it. Y'all listen to me. Y'all listen to me, man. The daddy had a ride. the daddy was enjoying the spoils from his son rise to stardom, hosting VIP events and parties at nightclubs with the television cameras often panning toward him. T also confronted former NFL player Shannon Sharp at a January the 20th, 2023 game in Los Angeles, and he argued with the Pacers players during the Grizzlies' January 29th home game. T's presence and the spat of incidents dismayed some in the Grizzlies organization, team sources said. They tired of his ass. Attorneys representing T. Morant did not respond to a request to comment on this article. T has been a major driving force in all of this, one team source says. He's never made the NBA, and this was his chance to live like he's an NBA superstar. That's been a problem from the beginning. On Saturday, May 13th, some 10 weeks after the Instagram live video from Shotgun Willie's, Morant was back with Pac, his friend, in a car. The two swaying side to side while music from the rapper NBA Youngboy, a favorite of Morant's, was blaring. Live on Instagram, Morant occupied the passenger seat with Pac behind the wheel, and the two seemed lost in the music, heads bobbing, reciting lyrics, posing for the audience of about 111 viewers. Pac streaming the scene, panned toward Morant, who appeared to be holding a gun. Instantly, Pac pointed the phone toward the floor of the car, but the image of Morant went viral even after the video was deleted from Pac's account. By Saturday morning, the Grizzlies announced that Morant would be suspended indefinitely from all team activities, while the NBA announced that it was in the process of gathering more information. Y'all, I'm not giving you this information to talk about T. Morant. I'm giving you this information so that is, if you get in this position, man, don't do this, man. Young men, if you in this position, man, don't do this, man. So somebody ain't told y'all that this is foolishness. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm sharing this. I am not talking about T. Morant. I respect him. Man, do power to you, brother. I just don't want no other daddy to do this. One is enough. So daddies, if you got a high-profile kid, you know y'all be in the gym, upside the gym, all the time thinking your son going to go pro. If you happen to go pro, don't go and mess it off like this, man. Let me proceed. It was the second incident of its kind in less than 3 months. The seventh overall in 10. On June 14th, the league announced that Morant would be suspended for the first 25 games of the season with a yearly salary of, I don't even talk about that. I don't want to hear about the man's money. When the punishment was handed down, Silver put out a blistering statement calling Morant's conduct alarming and disconcerting and reckless and irresponsibility, specifically noting the kids who look up to him. Silver said basketball need to take a back seat for Morant, and that for him to return to play, he would be required to fulfill a program with the league that addressed the circumstances that led to him to repeat this destructive behavior. The same day, Morant issued another statement to the league, to the Grizzlies, to his teammates, and to the city of Memphis, apologizing for the harm he caused. To the kids who look up to me, I'm sorry for failing you as a role model. Kids, don't look up to no athlete. Look up to the people who taking care of you every day, man. Your mom and your daddy. Don't look up to these guys. Nothing against them. I love them and I be around them. But all these guys have flaws. Some of them you haven't seen yet. Look up to the people who taking care of you, man. People who going to work every day, putting food on your table, putting clothes on your back. Them your heroes. These guys ain't your heroes. The statement said, I promise I'm going to be better. To all my sponsors, I'm going to be better representing your brand. And to all of my fans, I'm going to make it up to you, I promise. And I hope you do, John. Because Robert Hatter is one of your number one supporters. But I can't support this foolishness. I love to watch you play more than any player right now. The Grizzlies, in a statement of their own, said they support the league's decision to suspend Ja Morant for more than a quarter of a season. In June, Kleiman, the GM I've been talking about earlier, called the suspension appropriate. At this point, it doesn't matter until he follows through. Kleiman said, I couldn't care less about words. Ja has to prove it. That man's sick of his ass. When somebody say this, listen to this. At this point, when your wife or your husband tell you at this point, it don't matter until you follow through. Where's Sonya? Where's Mindy? I couldn't care less about his words. Ja had to prove it. Somebody call him. Somebody's trying to call him. They must don't watch Chop Shop. I ain't calling their ass back. That statement is so true, Hatter. But yet take it for granted. Look up to the people who take care of you. Yes, Chuck, it's real. Chuck, my mom and daddy were my heroes. My son will tell you in a minute who his hero is. His dad and his mom. You know what we did for him? Ain't nobody else did that. Ain't no basketball player, no football player, nobody did that. But if our kids don't know, they look up to these guys. Y'all, I got to repeat that again, because Kleiman said, at this point, Tony Wash, it doesn't matter until he follows through. I won't hear all that mess. You done apologize 100 damn times, still doing the same damn thing. He said, I don't care about his words. He had to prove it. Y'all, I'm almost through it. I'm almost out of here. We're going to get out of here on this one. A Memphis business owner sat outside an air-conditioned restaurant on a sweltering hot day, July weekday, in the city where he was born and raised. Over an hour and a half, he tried to convey the damage Morant's actions have caused his struggling city. McKinley Singleton is on the feed, one of the greatest players in Memphis history. Right there. Baddest man I ever played with against. I ain't never tried to guard you, did a Mac. I was smart. I don't think I ever tried to guard. He damn too tall and can shoot too damn good. I used to always want him on my team. McKinley Singleton, y'all. This guy right here. Before I finish, Memphis. We talk about Penny a lot, but he was right there. And I forgot, Mac. I didn't tell you this. We were at him and Darryl Braden. We were at the Final Four. So all the Memphis guys, we got together. Penny, Darryl Braden, Spice wasn't there. Female guys were there. We just sitting there talking, right? So you know how I am, cause Darryl, Big D was before Penny. Big D was that dude. Man, I don't think I ever tried to guard you. No, I ain't trying to guard you, Mac. No, I didn't. I had to be out of my mind. I always wanted to be on your team. But check this out. Big D, we sitting in the lobby at the Hilton. We standing in the lobby, we was talking. And me message saying, I said, Big D, who is the baddest dude to come out of Memphis? Penny standing there looking like, Penny mess, usually Penny could have eased the situation. Like, man, don't be saying that. Penny wanted to say, yeah, who? Big D said, well, I did some things he couldn't do, and he did some things that I couldn't do. And that's how we left it. And guess what? I just cooled it off. Because Penny was sitting there trying to see. I'm telling y'all, Penny got some stuff in him. Like, he like trying to say, yeah. Because I used to tell Penny, man, you can't mess with Big D. And I finally had both of them there at the same time. And it was funny. It was fun. I'm going to do you the same way, Matt. I'm going to do you the same way. But no, Matt, this owner of this business, that's our other guy. Steve Mitchell is our other brother. All us brothers. So check this out. He said that he talking to the guy. He said he tried to convey the damage that Morant's action have caused his struggling city. Y'all listen to this. Alpha, you're going to love this because you're a Memphis hater. But Morant represented hope, the business owner said. But waving a gun on social media and a city on pace for its highest crime rate since the FBI began publishing nationwide reports in 1995. The business person who was interacting with Morant on several occasions shook his head in dismay at the example that it sets. He called Morant's demise devastating and commented on Morant's 25-game suspension. He says not enough. Man, this man that got on these folks' nerve, man, in Memphis, man. He said, I'm not against Ja. I'm just against the foolishness, he continued. Like, why? That's my problem. I would love for him to become a billionaire in our city because I know what it would mean to our city. You don't get these kinds of draft picks every time you turn around. At this point, he knows he's richer than we are, and he feels he's bigger than we are. But the opportunity you have is a great one. He's talking to Ja. Time is not on your side. I can only see at the end of this thing that he will have a lot of regret. 3 months later, on September the 5th, a nearly minute-long video from Morant's close friend and photographer and videographer, what is it, Junie Williams, from his social media handle, shot by NIE, showed Morant working out in a white t-shirt that reads gratitude. And previous posts of his show Morant in t-shirts that read rebirth and accountability. At the end of the video, Morant was seated between Pat, who was arrested and charged with misdemeanor assault in July, and his father, T. Great article by Tim McMahon and who else gave that article? I want to give them guys credit because I didn't write all that stuff. I'm going to end there. Baxter Holmes and Tim McMahon. And they had more, some more. They talked about he didn't participate in October the 2nd Media Day. And it's just, man, it's some more stuff, y'all. But I'll give y'all the rest of that tomorrow because my time. It's time for all us to say goodbye to all our friends and family. But he said, I'm buying a job book if you ever write one. David Stern would have dropped the hammer on Morant. Hey, that's a hammer. Mark 25 games is a hammer. Don't see y'all don't understand. 25 games to y'all ain't nothing, but 25 games to a hooper, to a guy who wants to be, his whole identity is playing basketball. It's a lot, man. So let's pray for that man. Let's pray for his family. It's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of demons. There's a lot of stuff going on. You're not in that position. I can't pretend. I've been around people just as famous as he is, and but you got to listen, man. You can't. Everybody can't be your yes guy. You got to have a no guy. You got to have a Robert Hatter. Don't care how much money you got. Hell no, Negro. That ain't happening, bro. You get mad at me all you want. No, man. You want my advice? I'm giving you my advice. Somebody got to be there. Sometime mom and daddy, you can't do it. You can't get to him no more. You done got on his behind all his life. Somebody got to be that steadying influence and say, hey, man, player, you out of pocket, man. And be willing to be hung up on and don't talk to for a fire. They done hung on me. They done hung up on me before. And ain't talked to me. They done hung up on me before. Don't talk to me. Don't come. I mean, but I don't care. I don't care. So, look at it. He said, I did it for him, brother. That's right. I didn't care about him going to the NBA. But he was the best. But guess what? I loved him. I loved him. That's why I got to tell him. Yo, I'm not just talking this stuff. I done lived this. I know in this basketball community, I'm seeing some stuff that I don't like. I'm seeing too many grown people kissing these boys behind. That's my guy. That's my dude. That's my guy. No, your old ass, they ain't your guy. He's a young man that's going to need your guidance one day. And you can't sit up there and smoke weed with him and play around with him and do all this and then expect to correct him later. You follow me? Let's get out in our community, man, and help our young brothers. So we won't have these stories. Not from them. Because their stories are so visible. Don't you think it's some domestic violence happening somewhere in Houston right now? but it's not on the news. Don't you think somebody doing some stuff like showing some guns or like Ja is, but it's not on the news? To whom much is given, much is required. So if you put in this spotlight like this, young man, that's just the way it is. But y'all, I would give you some overtime, but it's too pretty outside. I got to get out to the outdoors. And I love y'all. Man, let's get to our young people, our young women too. Because I see a lot of young women just acting, they listen to these Cardi B's and all these, Nicki Minaj. I know one little girl gonna tell me, I'm Nicki Minaj. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Ain't but one Nicki Minaj, one Marcus Carroll, one McKinley Singleton, one Kevin Freeman. Come on, y'all. You're great. Come on, let's do better. We great. All right? I see y'all later. Got some more stuff for y'all tomorrow. I didn't get to it all today because I didn't know this was going to take up this much time. But I'm out of here. Let me, if I can find that button, I'm out of here, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.